County's local television network, TSPN.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my God, there we are.
Yeah. Good afternoon and welcome to What's Going On. I'm here with one of my good friends from the American Legion, Robert Saracino.
Oh my God, you got it correct.
Yeah.
Twice in a row.
Yeah, he's in charge of the blood drive at the American Legion, and we have a lot of blood drive stuff to talk about, but I'd like to know more about Robert. So we'll be right back.
You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.
Yes, we're back again with Robert from the blood drive. Mr. Saracino.
Oh my God.
Could you tell us about your blood drive that...
Our next blood drive is going to be April 7th, which is the first Monday of the month. And you'll notice that it is before tax day, and at least we're honest about sucking your blood.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to our government, who will just, suck your blood. But yes, we have a blood drive that day, and it will be from 11 in the morning till 6 that evening. And last year in 2013, we collected the most units we ever had collected in this blood drive. I finally broke 600 units for the year. We took in 628 units.
628 pints or
yes.
Gallons or?
Pints.
Pints.
And in, 2012, we took in 606. So that's the first time we broke 600. We do 6 of these blood drives a year. This blood drive has done so well that now the blood source out of Sacramento that runs the blood drive and collects the blood and distributes the blood is using us in a pilot program to collect platelets. Now you can only donate whole blood once every 8 weeks. You can donate platelets or white cells.
Is that the other machine I saw in there? That,
yes, it's those other 3 machines or 2 machines that were against the wall.
Yeah.
And that donation takes considerably longer. It takes over an hour.
Now, what specifically is that machine?
I'm going to try to tell you.
You're going to try to? All right. I'll shut up and listen to you.
That machine will remove either platelets, white cells, or plasma from you.
What's the importance of removing that stuff, though? What's the reason?
Well, what they use it for different functions in blood work, in donations, and in putting it back into people that need it. Some people may need more white cells. They just do different things with it.
And by separating it, it allows them to aim it for different jobs?
Different purposes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And what will happen is, like, you're hooked up and they'll be taking maybe white cells from you, and the machine actually removes those and pumps your blood and fluid back into you, minus the white cells. I might be in the chair next to you, and it may be taking platelets out of me. And again, it'll be pumping the plasma and my white cells back into me. So
it goes in.
It goes in the machine.
Your blood comes out, goes through some filter of sort, but it goes back in again.
Yes.
So it completes a circle, but it takes out that they're looking for.
The ingredients that they're looking for. And that may vary from blood drive to blood drive. But anyway, now we're doing 2 platelet drives a month, as well as our whole blood drives every 2 months. For instance, this year we've had 1 whole blood drive. We did 98 units at that blood drive, which is fantastic. I have a total of 135 units collected this year because of the other 5 blood drives that we have had that were the platelet or red or white cells.
Now, does the hospital or the people receiving this, have they ever talked to you about the people you've saved or this situation, or
Every year, the blood source throws a luncheon for all the blood drive chairmen.
Yeah.
And you want to have your heart ripped out of you, be at a function like that with several hundred other people, have a little 7-year-old girl come up and hug you and tell you thank you for saving my mommy, or me, or my brother.
Yeah.
There's seldom a dry eye in the house, and they have some of the recipients come to these, and it's a real tearjerker.
Now, I know you've been on a show like this before and talking about the importance of the blood drive. What is it you tell the shop owner down there when you want to put this sign in his window about sponsoring it or coming to the...
I asked him if I can display the sign, the flyer, so that we can get people to come in, because it's an opportunity to save a life. Now,
You telling that story about the little girl?
Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
It depends on how busy they are. I don't want to interrupt their day.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want to slow up their business.
Yeah.
I'm there to basically beg for space.
But you do have a routine that you tell them about how important it is that they do this.
Oh yeah, that I would really like you to do this because, you know, and 98% of them respond very favorably.
Well, it sounds to me like you need to have a training for your people that are going up and down the street putting in the flyers.
I am the only one
You're
who
it.
does it. I get no help with the blood
really?
drive at all. I run every blood drive costs me close to $100. I buy the donuts that you see there that the donors eat. That comes out of my pocket.
No tip jar.
No tip jar.
We need to put a tip jar by the donuts.
No, I will not do that. I will not do that. No, that's an insult to the blood donor.
All right.
They're there to help somebody else.
But they don't know you're spending $100 out of your pocket.
They don't need to.
All right.
I just want them to come and donate the blood. It's not about me. It's about getting their blood.
Well, it's good of you that you do this.
For these other people that need
It's a
it.
good thing you do.
Now, some people, most people, when they come in and donate whole blood, the blood source will actually break it into 2 units. So every donation may potentially be 2 units of blood or components that they use, which allows elective surgeries to be done, all kinds of things. Now, the whole blood only has a shelf life of 42 days, which is why it's important to have so many blood drives.
So it's not like you can keep this very long.
No, it isn't.
What part of the blood can you keep a little longer?
You can't.
Really?
So
42 days and it's all gone.
It's done. And other people, such as myself, we have peculiar blood, which I would expect in me.
Is that why you're so strange?
Probably. They take mine and they can break it down into 3 or 4 units. And I have some peculiar antigens in my system that allows my blood to go to infants and will not overwhelm an infant's immune system. And one of the girls...
I hate to interrupt you, but we're going to go for another break.
Okay.
And y'all come back now, and we'll talk some more about Dracula here, huh? No?
No, that's my helpers.
That's your helpers. We'll be right back.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.